What's up, guys? Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's little mini tiny haul, make sure you guys click on that subscribe button and also click on the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, got a little cleaned up here after a few months. I always take like 6 to 8 weeks, if not longer, between haircuts. It's just not, I mean, obviously I like to look good, but it's just not something I rush to do, especially because even the price of my haircuts have gone up. So whatever, got a little cleaned up and nice and ready to go, be a human in the world. So figured I'd jump on here real quick and do a little quick haul. I have a couple of packages, some gifts I got from some friends in real life, and some stuff that I got in the wild. So let's jump into it, guys. Before I jump into actually the haul, I want to show I have a new hobby, guys, because that's what I need, right? More hobbies. Nah, there's nothing wrong with having new hobbies. But if you guys have been watching my channel for, I mean, it's been fucking, I think, 6 years that I've been doing this, which is pretty outrageous to even think about. 5, 6 years, something like that. A few years back, I want to say like 4 years ago, one of the viewers, I don't think he watches my videos anymore, which is really sad. Bill, hopefully you watch with the family still, but I don't think so. I think I've lost him as a viewer, but that's alright. Bill was always a great friend of the channel. Anyway, a few years back, he was gracious enough to send me a fucking 3D printer, which is still outrageous. But for years, obviously I was living at my parents' at the time. I didn't have a place to set this printer up. For years, even after moving into my new house here, which I've been in for like a year and a half now, I just still had it in the box, original box. But recently I was like, man, I want to start getting into this. But it was intimidating. So one day I just finally decided to put the damn thing together and start printing. And I want to learn some 3D prints of my own. And I've already started watching like tutorial videos and stuff. I've failed at printing a couple of coins. But I have downloaded a bunch of, there's free templates and stuff for 3D printers out there. But one of the things that I was able to successfully print, I printed a few things for around the house, but right here, if it focuses, no, it's not gonna focus, of course. Really, bro? Hello? Okay, it's a bookmark. It's a little mini bookmark. You guys probably see these things on like Etsy and stuff. Apparently people stole this person's design and they just sell them to make money, which is pretty fucked up. But I just printed this out for myself. I don't plan on selling this or making money, but a little bookmark. These claws stick out of the top of the book. I'll show this book off in a second, but just randomly place it in there. And yeah, you have claws sticking out of your book, so that's pretty awesome. Nice little bookmark for myself. And then I scaled this down. The template was much larger, but a little Jason Voorhees bust here. I only have a couple of colors of filament. This is a black filament that I use mostly because it's way better quality. I'm lucky I even got that print of this grayish, smoky gray, because this filament is dog shit. I bought it cheap. I've tried to print a couple other things after this with it, and it just doesn't come out. I have to cancel the prints every time. But anyway, I'm a 3D printer now, guys. So, like I said, I tried to make a couple of coins with my Horrorcore Wiki logo on it, and the logo just doesn't come out. Doesn't come out right. It doesn't. I wanted to have it say 2024. It didn't come out right. So got to play around with the settings and learn how to like do fonts and stuff better. But that's that. So thank you to Bill for sending me that printer many moons ago. Sorry if you don't watch my channel anymore. Probably not going to see this, but thank you very much. I even sent Bill an email around Christmas time, and I have not heard back. So Bill, I'm sorry I lost you, bud. But anyway. Let's do, my friends came to visit me. I haven't seen them in a while, so they always do this, and I never reciprocate because I never know what to get them because I'm a terrible gift giver, but they brought me over some Christmas gifts. Well, yeah, one of them was a smart plug, but then there's some stuff that you guys probably care about more than that. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, of course, these were on my Amazon wish list, but that's why my friends say it's just easy for them to buy me stuff because I put everything I want on that list. But anyway, this is a great movie. I actually watched this on Shudder. It's like a modern day telling of Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster with like an all-urban cast, if you want to call it that. Black cast. But Shudder, definitely recommend picking that up, but I'm glad to own it. Definitely worth another watch. And they got me this Brian G. Barry book. Great to add to the collection of other Brian G. Barrys. And that's Blood Lanes. Always love the covers to these. So this is going to be an extreme horror. Should be pretty quick. Haven't been doing much reading, especially now that I've been like doing this 3D printing stuff. I've been reading like omnibus, like comic books and stuff, but still looking for those trades, volumes 5 and 6 of Scooby Apocalypse by DC Comics. Please help me find those. Went to Target yesterday. I always make the trip. When I'm going from my parents' house to my house, I stop off the highway and go on Target real quick because that's the only time I'm ever like in the area. So again, more money I shouldn't be spending, but I couldn't pass this up. They actually must have just restocked the NECA section. Man, there was a lot of shit I wanted to buy there. I was gonna grab like fucking 5 Toonie Terrors, 3 of these Ultimate figures, but of course I had to rein myself in, so I had to just choose one. I picked up some wrestling figures too, but Muppet Pastor, wow, Puppet Master, Ultimate 6-shooter and Jester from NECA. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with the unboxing and reviews of the action figures. I mean, it's fun. I've done 2 of them now, but like the Chucky one got some decent views. The last one I did the other day, nobody cares. Nobody's watching that shit. I did Raphael as the Wolfman, and if you haven't seen it already, please do. The lighting is weird from this sun. I have fun doing them, but like if nobody's gonna watch them, no point to do these. Like take the time to do them and edit them and then put them up. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see the review of these. I mean, they're fucking awesome. They come with a bunch of accessories and everything, just like all the Ultimates do. The problem is these things are quite expensive, but at least with this one you get a couple of figures. I guess you can say. Plus the box it comes in is awesome. Looks like Toulon's chest of toys. Pretty awesome stuff. But in addition, I actually also went to Walmart recently. I think it was the Walmart close to... Actually, I went to my brother's last weekend to watch the Super Bowl, even though I don't care anything about football, and neither does he. My battery's going to die any second, so we will be cutting this video short and then coming back later. Alright guys, back again. Had to charge the battery for a few hours there, so it's a couple hours after I started this, but it'll all be neatly sliced together. I think I was talking about going to Walmart recently, last week on my way to my brother's house, because that's another store I don't really have anywhere near me. It's like a half hour away. But anyway, I picked up another one of these NECA Ultimates, just like the Puppet Master one that I was showing off. And this is actually another one in the same vein as that Raphael as Wolfman that I was talking about earlier. And this is Casey Jones as the Phantom. So another of these TMNT Universal Monster crossovers. I love these things, man. I really wish I could get all of them. But again, these things are kind of expensive. But, you know, they're Ultimate figures, so they do come with all the accessories and stuff. Again, I would love to do a video unboxing review of this, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue. I may just start keeping these things in the boxes again like I was originally, but either way, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's another one I picked up. And those are the only things from in the wild. And then just a couple of packages here in the mail, and then that's it, guys. So this is an Amazon one. I actually sliced this open earlier in the week when it came, because I always have like random things from Amazon coming. But so I didn't look inside. I don't really know what this is. I just saw that it wasn't something I had ordered. So there's a couple of notes here. It's Otis Bateman, you gotta have more than one. Hey, Frank, enjoy this book, sounds interesting. So these are both from the good brother Andy, Medusa's Son, and I Simply Am Not There. I've actually read both of these. Otis Bateman is one of my favorite splatterpunk or extreme horror authors. He was actually one of the first I found out about when I started getting into splatterpunk last year. But these were definitely two. This one is my favorite of his. This is actually the first one I read of his, and maybe that's why it's my favorite of his. Maybe there's a weird... The word's not nostalgia, but obviously because it's still fairly recent. But there's, I don't know, there's something about the first book of his that I read that holds a special place in my heart. But I wouldn't mind reading this again. Again, a lot of these books in this genre, subgenre of horror, they're super short. So oddly enough, I've read these on Kindle. I didn't own them. But when I read this, it had a different cover, so it's interesting to see that he's like reprinted it with a different cover art and everything. But definitely excited to own that. I never understand, like, by publishers, like, why they print some things in certain sizes, some not. Like, putting all the Otis Batemans on the shelf together, it's gonna look stupid, but whatever. And this one I read again. This is Medusa's Son, more of like a crimey. I mean, they were going for Splatter Crimes, the most violent books on the market. So they were going for like a series of books. Him, Judith Sonnet, Brian G. Berry. I think. Oh no, I didn't read the other ones. I've read a bunch of Judith Sonnet. Obviously, you've heard me talk about her before. But there's so many that these authors crank out books so frequently and so quickly that like it's hard to keep up, especially now that I'm not reading as often. But again, I did read this on Kindle, and this was enjoyable. Not as enjoyable as that other one, obviously. But again, like this one's a little longer, but only because it's smaller. The font size is a little tinier than the last one. But again, if I were to reread this one, glad to have it in the collection. I mean, obviously you guys know I'm a physical collector, so even though I'd read a lot of them on Kindle, that's why I still have them on my wish list, because I would love to own them. And now that's 2 more that I do, so thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And now we have this. No, I think this is one I already opened, so that might be it. Hold on. No, it is closed. I don't know. This has been sitting here. Maybe it had come the day that I did my last one. That's why I thought it was... it's from Jesse from Diabolic, so could have been something I did recently, but it is not. I just sliced it open, so alright, still new. I obviously know what this is, but this is another one I had pre-ordered. I think I might have mentioned this coming soon in my last video, and this is another one from the beautiful people at Second Sight, and this is another one of the French Extremity movement films, and that is Inside. Obviously, if you guys know anything about these French extreme films, you know that Inside is one of the better ones. And there is a remake of it. It's okay. Obviously, it doesn't touch the original. It's fine. It didn't need to be made, but if that one coming out and people seeing it forced people to hunt down this one and watch it, that's a-okay in my book. But this one's fantastic. So again, this is not... Is this 4K or... No, this is just Blu-ray, not 4K. Now, I know Second Sight has been doing some Blu-ray releases, some 4K releases, but... That's alright. Just 4K. I mean, just Blu-ray is fine. Obviously, I never noticed the difference anyway, because I'm not a real video file like that. But this does come with the art cards like these awesome collector's editions usually do, and a booklet, of course. Rigid slipcase with new artwork by James Neal, 70-page book with new essays by Chad Collins, Kat Ellinger, Annie Rose Malamet, and Hannah Strong, and 6 collector's art cards. If you guys don't know what this is, following the death of her husband, an expectant mother is tormented in her home on Christmas Eve by a strange woman who wants her unborn baby. So this is technically a Christmas horror movie. Yeah, definitely add this to the watch list for, this December coming up, or you could just watch it whenever. This is a fantastic film. I've seen it probably 3-4 times, but could definitely do a 5th. Yeah, very excited to own this, because I've not actually owned this. I mean... Do I have a DVD? I don't even think I've had a DVD of this. I think I must have downloaded this years ago when I was into my pirating phase of things. Because how else would I want... Maybe I do have a DVD of this. I'll have to check my small DVD shelf. I still do own a few DVDs, mostly of movies that have not been released otherwise. But I may have a DVD of this. But anyway, that's it, guys. So, quick one today, even with the little split in the middle there. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this. What do you guys want to see me do on the 3D printer here? Again, here's that Jason, man. This one's pretty cool. Again, I might make a bigger one. I gotta fine-tune the settings on the printer a little bit, because, if you guys have ever seen a 3D print in person, there's all, it comes out in slices. That's how a 3D printer prints. It prints out literally one line at a time, one sliver at a time, 1 little millimeter at a time. So, you can see it, so people will go, they'll Dremel them down or sand them down or whatever. This one's a little too small and delicate for me to do any of that, but I would like to start getting into bigger prints. Like I said, I actually have a print going right now. I do have a couple of things that I've printed that are functional for around my house, so I'm still learning, still fine-tuning, but I printed out a Q-tip dispenser. I printed out a little utensil holder for when I'm cooking by the stove and I don't want to put the saucy spoon or whatever on the counter. Now I can put it on this little utensil holder. So, little tchotchkes here and there. Obviously, you can buy them at stores, but I have fun printing them. These 3D printers, if you guys have any experience with them, or even if you don't, they take forever. I mean, hours. Like, the print I'm running right now has been running since, 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, and it's 3 o'clock now, and there's still, 8 hours left on the print. and it's like a little desk organizer where you put like pens and pencils and like post-it notes, and has a bunch of little compartments and stuff. But it's going to be a decent sized thing, so it takes forever. Like I said, it's one little line at a time on these printers, but definitely cool. Definitely happy I'm finally getting into them. I'm super excited to like start learning CAD program and like 3D modeling and stuff. I already have like a few ideas in my head of like what I want to do, but I was saying I only have this black filament that actually prints quality stuff. The gray, this glittery silver that I have, and the glittery gold are trash. I don't know if I have to like bump up the temperature of the nozzle on the machine to get them to print better, but they just weren't sticking to the bed. So if there are any 3D printing enthusiasts who watch my channel, please hit me up, comment below, and then maybe we can talk otherwise, in other channels to help me get better printing. I mean, I think the settings are good. I thought I was having some stringing issues when I printed out this guy, but then I ran a retraction test print and there was no stringing at all. So the retraction settings are good. Everything seems good. So anyway, I don't know if any of you guys know about what the fuck I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm still learning, but sorry to bore you with this stuff. Other than that, I think that's it. That's everything that's going on in my life. This weekend is NBA All-Star Weekend, so excited to hopefully have my brother and cousin come over tonight and watch some three-point shootout, skills challenge, all that stuff. Then the All-Star game itself is tomorrow. So that's exciting stuff. Off on Monday for President's Day. Nice to get a little extended weekend. Woo! I think that's everything. Was there anything else I wanted to mention? I don't think so. Just hit me up in the comments below about anything you guys want to talk about, whether it has anything to do with this video or not. Let me know how you're doing. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy, healthy, safe. All that good stuff. Amazon wish list down below. Maybe you guys can donate. I think I have some donation links. If you guys want to throw a couple bucks here and there. I got to buy some more filament. That's what I was going to say. I have the black filament. I actually put an order on Amazon for other colors and stuff. I want to like print out like a nice looking vase for my mom. I'm sure she would love that. So I don't want to do it in just black, of course. But anyway, guys, all the links that are necessary are down below. If you guys don't want to send anything, that's fine, of course, too. I have all my social media links down below, all that fun stuff. Make sure you guys go and watch that video of Raphael as the Wolfman unboxing. If you guys like toys, if you don't like toys, still give it a watch. Give it a thumbs up. It helps. It goes a long way for me getting my numbers up, because that's all that matters in this modern world. But that'll be it for today, guys. Until next time, peace out and be good.